Yo, in today's video we're going to break down the 2 track ideas which I made during my sleeping technique video, so if you haven't watched that one, go watch it because it's the main video of this 2 video miniseries. And yeah, in this video I'm just going to go over all the nerdy stuff, all the music production stuff, the layers and that, so if you're not into that you can just go watch the other video, which is more about the creative workflow and just testing the idea and the theory. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so we start off with a little piano. Then we go straight into the break. Okay, so I have a placeholder vocal from J Mason, but Martin Garrix's vocal honestly just fits so well, but I can't put it because of copyright. So, and then we have the piano, and it's just dumped down. And some ambience, which I put through some room, which is a reverb plugin, and it sounds like this. Altogether the break sounds like this.
I'm caught in the headlights, maybe it's the wrong time. The courage I can't find, just forget it. I'm walking a fine line, I don't wanna set bars, but something just feels right, can't forget it.
Then here we get this kick into the track, and we also get this Contact guitar library going, and I made a bass in Serum.
I don't wanna end up losing you. Trying but I can't stop.
Then I added some strings, and I wanted to have like this instrumental section just before the build-up and the drop. I also made an arpeggio with the strings from the intro. And added a filtered Reese bass. So in the build-up, basically everything stays the same. I have some Endless Smile. And then obviously we got some sweeps going because it's a build-up. Then we get to the drop. So the drop melody sounds like this. And then we move on to the bass, sounds like this. Finally we have the chords, which play a huge role in this drop. Okay, so altogether the 3 main elements of the drop sound like this. And then I also added this reverb automation to keep it a bit wet. Another element that I added in the B part of the melody is this like bass. Just something interesting that I added. And obviously we have the drums and effects in the drop, and they sound like this.
All about you.
Right, so I didn't record me showing the layers and processing, and I thought that might be interesting for somebody, so here we go. Yeah, this is the Avenger preset. Without any processing, it sounds like this. And yeah, I didn't put much processing on the leads, I just put them all into one bus and then added lots of distortion and stuff. We'll go and view that later. I just did mono and stereo right here on the channels. Then we have a silent one. Then Nexus, here. Just a preset, and Serum. And then Spire, which is a Fusion preset. And yeah, all together the leads sound like this, with no processing, keep in mind. So it's kind of there, but not like fully there. I'm going to turn on these plugins one by one, and you can see what they're going to do to the sound. First up we have a distortion plugin. This is Isotope Trash, which I just love to use. Really makes it stronger, adds some fatness to the sound. Then we have Fresh Air. This is a classic plugin, been released not that long ago, but everybody's using it. Adds that high-end spark. Then we have Disperser. This is not that noticeable. If you know what it does, then you're gonna notice it, but yeah, otherwise you're not. Then an Imager. This is just Ozone, just for stereo stuff. I have 4 bands. This is really heavy on the CPU, so I'm gonna turn it off because it's not that important. And then I have just Pro Q, which cuts the lows. And this is also very important. I have the glue, and I have the threshold at -10. Kind of reduces the peaks and makes it more even throughout the signal. Then of course we have Valhalla Room, and I just have an automation of the mix right here. I would love to show you what it does, but it's broken for some reason. Then we move on to the bass, and we have bass layers. So this is the first one, just Avenger. Sounds like this. Then I have another Avenger preset, which is probably like the main sound, I would say. Then Nexus, just a preset, and Serum right here. All together it sounds like this. And then we have loads of effects, so I'm going to show you one by one. So at first we have OTT, and you can see that it really starts to beef it up. Next, Trash, once again, great plugin, love it. Yeah, just a slight distortion here. Obviously Fresh Air, but it's much less than the leads, because in the leads you really want to have like that high-end spark, and the bass should have less of that to not fight with the leads. Then we have the Imager once again. Not going to turn that on because it's really heavy. And then we have 2 instances of Saturn. This one is just a preset, and this is like something I learned from a masterclass, I think. Like I've just copied this preset from somebody, I'm not sure who. You can see that it really makes it more fat. Then we have Twin Tube, cool plugin, General Sadan uses it. More distortion, just shit tons of distortion. Yeah, it's really starting to be heavy on the CPU. We have Track Spacer, just to remove conflict with the leads and the mids. And then we have just a low cut, because these are not subs, so yeah. Finally I've got the glue. I have like a tiny bit of makeup, and the threshold is at like -12, so it does the same thing that it does on the leads, just it reduces the peaks and makes it a bit more even. That's that for processing. Then we have chords. This is silent, and I have some processing on it. It's not that evident, but yeah. Then addictive keys. So that's interesting, I put a gate on the piano because I don't want the tail of the piano to get in the way of other stuff, because of course there's like reverb automations and that stuff, and I want the piano to have a really short release. Yeah, so I just put a gate and set the threshold. You can see that it works really well. Then we have these chords from Serum, and a bit of processing on these as well. It all feeds into this channel, which just has the low cut and the glue to add that effect. So yeah, that's pretty much it for layers, and then I'm going to show you the other projects.
I'm caught in the headlights, maybe it's the wrong time. The courage I can't find, just forget it. I'm walking a fine line, I don't wanna set fires, but something just feels right, can't forget it. I don't wanna end up losing you. Trying but I can't stop, can't stop. I don't know what it is about you, but all that I do, yeah, it's all about you. I bite my tongue, but I'm about to tell you the truth, that it's all about you. All about you. All about you.
Alrighty, so this is the FL Studio project of the second song, and I didn't show this at all in the video. Yeah, let's just break down what I did here. So we start off with just the plaque melody, and this is a preset from Julian Jordan. Yeah, I love this preset. And then there's a Reese bass, which is probably just an inner preset, or just a Reese, and it has a lot of distortion and some effects. I don't know why it does delay, this is weird. Anyways. Just these two already create like a good intro, but I wanted to make it better, so I have like a vocal thing, just like great ambiance. It really helps, because if you just have these two, it's cool, but it's like unprofessional and kind of empty. But if you have this, then it like really fills it up. Then final thing we have here is flex. So actually just the default preset, I did a thing with the pitch, so it sounds like this. And then I have it an octave up right here. Yeah, it sounds cool with the rest of the track. Then I changed the ambience, and I got some virtual riot drums. I copied the same melody, just put it into Nexus. It's gonna be like a basic square preset. Then I have chords from Serum, just in the preset. And it has these cool like delays. This is from this plugin. It's called Finisher Micro. I'm not logged in. This is so stupid. Why do you need a license for a free plugin? It's the same with Fresh Hair as well, and you need to be online. You can't make music if you're on the road or something. Stupid companies, bro. Anyways, that's my mental breakdown on stupid companies having licenses on free plugins. Yeah, it's this plugin, Finish Micro. It's really cool. Really cool. And then we have a bass right here. Yeah, just a simple 808 bass. Then the build-up, but basically I just have the melody and the Reese bass copied from here. Then I have some build-up drums. And then I have a riser which I made myself. Just some simple square waves. And Endless Smile automation. Then I just laid out the drums for the drop and switched to Ableton. Okay, so I didn't do much in the intro, just added this little reverse in Ableton. And then some effects, of course. In the break I added this little bass from Serum, because I needed some sub. And then I did something cool in the build-up, so I doubled the melody. Use an auto pan plugin on both the melodies. One is panning to the left, while the other one is panning to the right. And this one is an octave down. So that's pretty cool. Then I did the drop right here. I chose to keep the same melody for the A part, and then in the B part I just added some color. This is how that sounds. And then we have the colorful part. So basically I have some like really bouncy bass, which is just a Serum preset with erosion on it that really changes the sound. Just listen to this without the erosion and you'll realize how important it is. Really helped to add that top spark to the sound. Then I have some chords, Serum Inspire, some bell sounds and plucks, and finally the color layer is just a transient input routed through hybrid reverb. So it sounds like this. Kinda cool, I guess. Then I have lots of reverses, and that's pretty much it for the drop. So yeah, all together the track sounds like this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful for some of you. And yeah, I'll just see you in the next one. See ya!